So yesterday, the Rittenhouse verdict came down. And to no one's real surprise, he was found not guilty on all charges. Imagine that. 17-year-old white kid leaves his state armed. His mommy drives him to another state armed, allows him to get out of the vehicle, puts him out of the vehicle. Have fun hunting, Kyle. I'll see you later. He kills 2 people, wounds another, and yet he is found not guilty. Not that I didn't know that he wasn't going to be found not guilty. You see, the fix was in the moment Judge Bruce Schroeder parked his butt on the bench. He wore a sign that basically said, "I'm Team Rittenhouse all the way." And lo and behold, from the start to the finish, that's exactly what he proved to be. But imagine, if you will, 17-year-old black kid. Let's say his name was Jamal Adams. And let's say he had driven from Illinois to a new state to protect and aid people, as so it was said. And he shoots and kills 2 people, wounds another. I can guarantee you the minute that he was seen by the police, he'd have been shot down in the street as an aggressor, and the paperwork would have said justified shooting. But hey, Kyle Rittenhouse is one of their boys. Remember, they even gave him water to wash the tear gas from his eyes and told him to head on home. Amazing the things that go down in what we call America. And the right has wasted no time running to embrace this murderer. Everybody from Gats, I will sex your young daughter Gates, to the wheelchair-bound Cawthorn, that clown. Everybody claiming they want him as an intern. That also includes the whacked-out Paul Gosar. You remember Paul Gosar, Mr. Want to chop up AOC and attack the president with machetes? But it says something deeper about America. It's just not the fact that Kyle Rittenhouse got off. It's the fact that so many rush to his defense and to support him. People say what they want about him, but this young cat who supposedly was a college student so far has raised $2 million for his legal fees. $2 million. That says something about people here in America. Now, some will say, well, I donated because, it's just how the system is. They always want to find somebody guilty. And some may be honest and say, yeah, I donated because I support and believe what he supports and believes in. White supremacy all the way. Then you have those who donated because they feel like they can get some use out of him. Trust and believe, there are those out there who feel like he would be the perfect pawn to drag along in their efforts. I could see somebody like Ted Cruz, Matt Gaetz, Cawthorn using him to further their issues. Because whether America wants to admit it or not, it is a very racist place. And instead of getting better, it gets worse. You have those in white America who feel like what happens to minorities, they deserve it. Then you have those who want to sort of be an ally, but they're not quite sure how to be an ally, so they try to straddle the fence. Those are the ones that always come with that, yeah, but see, what happened was, but no, see, this happened, and they always try to justify it on one end or another. Then you have those who just gonna flat out be who they are. So where does that leave us, America? Where does that leave minority America in this country today? Because the Rittenhouse verdict has told other little racist white kids and other little sick white kids that is open target on minorities, people who support minorities, minority causes. Not that black and brown people haven't always been in the gun sights. We continue to stay that way. From the police to the people who live next door. We always have to be on our guard. And this verdict will do nothing but embolden some. But let me give you a warning. Don't be surprised if you decide you're going to run out there and pop off at someone and they pop back and their aim is a lot truer than yours. Because like me, there's a whole lot out there who would rather be judged by 12 than carried by 6. So don't let this Rittenhouse verdict find you somewhere with your folks standing over you talking about he sure looked natural. Because trust and believe, we are not our grandparents. We are not our ancestors. Start some shit, you're going to catch some shit. And I'm just being honest. Time out for your silliness. You know, like I know, you better look and learn and realize there's a storm coming. And if you want it, you can get it. Like I always say, each one reach one, teach one. Those of you who are armed, train up your people in how to use your weapons. Take them to the range. Get them certified. Get them registered to carry legally. Start a neighborhood watch. Start a cop watch. Watch the folks who are definitely watching us. In the meantime, watch out for one another. I'll holler.